Yeah, so I was right about the prediction between Tommy Fury and KSI match. However, I didn't think that this would be that bad. I was hoping there was going to be a knockout, and all I see was is that KSI kept hugging Tommy Fury just so that way that he would avoid getting knocked out or whatnot. And man, because honestly, I didn't like pay for these things. I didn't because I was just gonna wait for the results to come in, and then on top of that, like I'll just like be watching video myself. So yeah, like and when I really saw this a few days ago, I would say that this is wasn't really a good fight. Like it could have been better. It could have been a lot better. Because the way that KSI stands, man, it's like a nostalgic fighting character stand or something. Cause and then it's like he kept like jumping whatnot. Oh, because of course that's going to like drain his stamina at one point. Because I don't know that for a match for the round 4 or the round 5, like you could tell that PSI was like feeling drained, and that he's kept like hugging him just so that way he won't get knocked out. Congratulations to Ty Fury to what he did, and on top of that, because after really watching this match, I started to think that you know what, there probably was a reason why that Jake Paul kept derailing the fight because he knew that Fury is gonna beat him though, and then he probably like needed more time to train, right? And the thing is that even if you train, right, even if you keep it consistent or you do bare minimum, whatever, because you cannot outdo the person who has more experience than you. There's always gonna be somebody that's gonna out experience you no matter what you do, and that's okay. Because rather like try like discredit them or take down their achievement at one point, you could learn from that person. And that way, that you could be strong yourself. Because there's really nothing wrong with asking these boxers and looking for lessons though, because they're not gonna be disrespectful to you or anything like that. Just try to be humble or come as like a good demeanor, and then they'll probably respect you for it, and then they'll teach you how to do those tricks. The whole thing between the Dillon Danis and the Logan Paul fight, I would definitely say that it was the worst fight I ever seen. It's way worse than Tom Fury and KSI one, because Dillon Danis was like landing on the floor, like basically taunting him, right? And then tried to do some sort of chokehold onto Logan, right? And then the fact that it was even enough for him to do that. It wasn't even enough for him to do that. And then yeah, and then as soon as he landed on the floor, because I know about you guys, but as soon as that he landed on the floor, I had to do the choke. After he had his arm underneath his hand, underneath his head, right? That's where that they started to say that he declared winner though. But then Dylan wasn't having it, and then he kept swinging at the security guard, right? And it was so weird that why would a security guard come into there in the first place, right? And then on top of that, he couldn't even get the security guard, which is quite bad. Like, yeah, because it was definitely pretty terrible. And I noticed that Fury has two good wins so far. Like he beat both influencers. And honestly, because I would say that Jake Paul's fight with Ty Fury was way better than KSI. It was a lot better. And the difference is that when you see the fight, right, Jake Paul fight like an angry drunken guy by playing the fight video games. Like he basically know how to fight. Like that's kind of like how KSI was fighting, man. It was a lot worse because it was kind of no wonder why that there wasn't been any fight between both of them, which is quite sad. I would hope that Logan Paul and Tommy Fury fight, and I would definitely gonna say Tommy Fury 1 point. I just wanted these influence boxing to really stop, man, because it's taken away the integrity of the boxing. Because the whole point of you for boxing is to learn how to defend yourself, and it's a form of art though, because you're creating art, right? You're selling art, right? And then when someone just sells garbage and mediocre, right, that's where that they're going, that they give it to these people, and then it's like, yeah, people are going to be very disappointed about that. I don't know what is up with these people, like getting them to fight with MMA fighters, okay, and then put them into the 360 deal, get biased judges to rate them and whatnot. I just think that at this point, man, that yeah, I just really hope that this thing dies off though. And there are people who says that the real winner is the person who didn't spend the money, and hey, I couldn't agree more because it was a good thing. I didn't spend on any of this stuff, so yeah, so yeah, so keep flying, living your life, guys. So I'm out.